Folks, David Higgs here, Taste Tube, and today we are talking pizza. This is a slightly unusual pizza. I don't enjoy the tomato pizzas as much as I do the Biancas. What are we putting on this pizza, Dave? What are we putting on the pizza? The pizza is going to have green olives. Now these are green olives, pitted grilled green olives, grilled. They got great flavor. We got mozzarella. The chorizo that I have, this is the smoked one, and this is absolutely delicious. As it warms up, it starts leaching beautiful oils and fats. Beautiful. A little bit of smoked paprika, okay, fresh chili over here, and then we'll finish it off as it comes out of the oven with avocado. Please do not put the avocado into the oven. Hot avo doesn't really belong on a pizza, sorry to say. The other thing that we have are potatoes. Hey, there's the twist. The first thing that we have is we have an oven that's on about 280 degrees, so it is quite a hot oven, obviously. And then if you do have a pizza stone, get it in there at least a half an hour to an hour before the time, and just let it warm up really well. Got all my ingredients here for my dough, my yeast, my sugar, my warm water. The water that you use, and it's got to be tepid, because otherwise what it does spoil the yeast, as you won't get the beautiful rise from your dough. In with your sugar. Please, baby, just sprinkle that onto the top. Give it a bit of a stir, dissolve all of that yeast just with a fork. And we leave that for about 7 minutes or so. It's got to form a lovely little foam on the top. It really starts, basically that whole fermentation process starts there. If that does not happen, okay, either the yeast is stale, or it was too hot or too cold, you have to start the process again. Otherwise you jeopardize the whole making of the pizza. Salt into your flour, into the machine with a dough hook. On its lowest setting, and then in with this yeast thing. Now the big thing with this dough is you've got to mix it until it pulls away from the sides. You'll see it's very wet. As the mixture starts coming together, just add about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Now, what do? We get it into a bowl. And for my next trick, we leave it to double in size. We're going to start off with the potato. Now, the important thing with the potato, woo, that's quite warm. The important thing with the potato is that you've got to do this while it's hot. Just crush it ever so lightly. Be generous with your olive oil. Don't be shy. A little bit of lemon zest onto that. Smoked paprika, beautiful. Just a little bit onto that. Remember, this is going to go into the oven. Just a little lemon. Chorizo. We want to get this as thin as possible. Just slice it up. Mozzarella. Just look at the thickness. This is exactly what you want. Don't cut it too thin, because otherwise it melts too quickly, and if you cut it too thick, it doesn't melt at all. Just cut these in half, just in length. I've forgotten about the avos. Amazing skills. Ole! I'm very excited. The first process worked, which is the rising. So we're almost there. So just a little bit of a splash of olive oil on the hands. Just get your fingers in, and you can see how that just knocks back. Everything's now covered in flour. And then what we do is we don't actually roll this out. We just give it a bit of a push. We want to keep it as rustic as possible. A bit of a stretch on it. That's better. So I need to dress this thing and get it to the oven in super speed, otherwise I'm going to have a problem. And now for our toppings. Mozzarella. Don't put it too close to the side, okay, because we want the sides to puff up nicely. Potato in between. Chorizo. Oh my goodness, guys, I wish you could smell this. Olives. One of my favorites. Some chili, salt. You've got to get a close-up on this. And straight into the oven. Just remember, the dough is sticky dough, so you need tons of flour, okay? And you've got to work with it very quickly once it gets to that stage. But I promise you, it'll be worth the trouble. Folks, I mean, come on already. beautiful all the way through, just golden on the bottom. It really does work out a treat. It's crisp. You see how beautifully it's bubbled up on the sides. That's what you're wanting. Just finish it off. Splash of olive oil just over the top. Some avo on there. Not too much avo, guys. This pizza doesn't need too much avo. Last but not least, we're going to put a couple of sprigs basil. Basil? Can you see how excited I am? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh. That's pretty good. Oh, guys. Look how incredible that came out. Even for me. So feel comfortable to do this at home and have a bit of fun with it with the whole family. The reason I made this pizza is my love for Italy and Spain, you know, and it's a combination. The pizza obviously from Italy and those beautiful flavors of Spain, the Spanish, the chorizo, the smoked paprikas, the potatoes, beautiful, beautiful flavors, the green olives. Gotta love it. I don't know where the avo comes in, but it's because we can. Enjoy.